Doesn't look that far on the map. It's all a matter of scale. Just barely still good morning. I think it's good morning. I may have changed time zones. I'm just north of Louisville, Kentucky. I'm on my way to Hartwell, Georgia to visit. There's Hartwell. That's where I'm going. I'm trying to do 850 miles in 16 to 18 hours, which is a pretty far distance. It's now noon. I have not, well, just about short of halfway. These are my current GPS numbers. Not that impressive. I guess the current pace, I'll be there around midnight, which I don't want to be there. I want to try to be there in another 8 hours or so, which means I basically have to ride the same distance I've managed to ride so far, plus another 120 miles. I have to go around here like that still. I really have to get moving, which is kind of why I've been doing video or taking many pictures. I'm on my second fuel stop today, just kind of riding and riding. My third hydration pack refill. My phone is saying it's 85 degrees, but I think it's actually way hotter than that. It feels like it anyway. I keep getting my little kerchief thing wet, and it lasts for an hour or two, and then back to road speed. Other than that, it's just basically riding interstate, because that's how those endurance guys do it. I think now it's us endurance guys, since I'm doing that endurance riding thing. By the way, kids, I don't recommend long distance endurance riding just to jump into it. It's like jumping into a marathon. You don't just go out and run a marathon, you have to kind of build up to it. And I thought I kind of had, but maybe not. Anyway, time to press on. Yay! Afternoon. I'm at Lake Hartwell. No, Hart State Park in Georgia. Lake Hartwell State Park. It's a different park. I'm going to go in there next, but I used to come here and camp years ago, further over there along the lakefront. Right now I'm sitting in a house though, which has air conditioning, which is good because the heat index has got to be in the mid-90s somewhere, maybe even hotter. At night it maybe drops down into the 80s. It's not good camping weather. I'm here visiting my friend. She's working right now, so I'm taking some time to sort of wander around the motorcycle. This is my second day here. I got here late on Monday. I had not done a good job of taking videos, but I do have some pictures of Blue dancing on bars and Blue meeting girls. And my lunch from today. One weird thing about barbecue here in the southeast, there's lots of barbecue places, but most of the really good ones are only open in the later part of the week. Most of them on Thursday. This is Wednesday, so there's a few that are open now. But that's because the meat is spending most of the week smoking. It takes a long time to make good barbecue. So near the end of the week, the places all open up, and you can get barbecue on Wednesday, or Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and sometimes Sunday if there's any left. And I had a lot of sweet tea. I love sweet tea. Anyway, today we're going to go try to go see a movie tonight. It has air conditioning. Air conditioning is good. We're going to ride a motorcycle around some more. We actually took her motorcycle. Needed a new front tire. She had an old boyfriend who got her riding, which I approve of, but he didn't teach her about things like wear marks on tires, so she didn't know when tires had to be replaced, so he gave that lesson. So that was a fun ride. It was actually our first ride together on separate bikes. She did ride on the back of my first 250 many years ago, but she hasn't been on the back of the bike in years, so I gave her a lift back from the motorcycle shop when we dropped her bike off. I had kind of hoped that we would get to do more riding together, but her front tire was very bad, and the way her schedule was working out, it's just hard to go places. She was actually hoping to have today completely off, so no, tomorrow completely off, so we spend the whole day together, but her life is really busy. I feel kind of bad for her sometimes. Sorry, Sharon. True story. Anyway, I'm here at this park, though. This is Lake Hartwell behind me. I was here a few years ago during a drought, and I could literally walk out onto the lake bed, stood by a low shoal marker, which was on a pole 20 feet in the air over my head. The last 2 days have been the first 2 days that this place hasn't had rain in weeks. It's actually supposed to be rain later today. We'll see. It's so humid down here in this part of the country, I can't tell when it's going to rain and when it's not, because it always feels like it's supposed to be raining. Now the water is like literally overflowing the banks. The water here is a little high. There's the boat ramp. This lake was formed by a dam, and the dam has to keep letting water through because the lake is so high it's overtopping the dam, which is bad. Trees poking out. So I'm at the dam, hoping they're going to release some water. They haven't yet, but I guess the day isn't over yet. They don't usually announce it. They just open up the gates. Well, they sound some sirens, and then they open up the gates. They got a little bit of a trickle going right now, right there. And some of the turbines are running and spitting some water out, but nothing like what I was hoping for. Of course, I also can't probably stand here if they have them open, so it is crazy hot, and I am wearing a black t-shirt, and that was a poor choice. I did have a really good sandwich for lunch. It was delicious. I could have another one of those, except for the fact I'm totally stuffed. Not far away. I'm supposed to be meeting up with Sharon again later. Watch out for squirrels.